Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando.
My name's Simon and I raise money for the Alzheimer's Society. My dad's got Alzheimer's disease and last year was a really, really tough year. Dad's been a singer all his life. He's sung since he was like 16, 17. He's worked at Butlins. It's been basically his passion. Dad's behaviour got really, really difficult to manage and we didn't know what to do. It was only when I called the Alzheimer's Society, I completely broke down, but it was this woman. She listened to me cry for like 10 minutes and didn't say a word. She just suddenly started talking to me about what we should do and what my dad's feeling. So basically I decided to start raising money for Alzheimer's because I didn't want other people to be in the same situation that I was. It was a really tough time. And I just wanted to put something back for how they helped us and make sure that service was there for other people. I wanted to record him singing and wanted to make sure that we had that record of him singing. And I shared that on Facebook and my friends started to share it. The most rewarding part of the fundraising, I don't think, for me, it's not been the fundraising. I think it's more been about just me and my dad's relationship and how we've gone really close just by going out in a car and singing, really.
Every day seems alive.
I wanted to raise money for refuge to help victims of domestic abuse. I started fundraising after being inspired by the domestic abuse storyline that had been going in the Archers for a couple of years. So after an episode one night, I had this idea: what if we set up a Just Giving page for Helen, a fictional character, but to raise money for real people? The most surprising thing about it was the response. So with every Just Giving page, you're asked to set a target. And I set my target at £1,000. But what actually happened was that I got £1,000 in the next 3 hours. Head and shoulders above everything else, the most rewarding thing about doing this has been reading the comments that people have left with their donations, seeing how a page that I set up to help a fictional character has been used by so many real people to tell a little bit of their story.
My name is Dean and I was raising money for Southend Hospital's Dementia Appeal. So the Dementia Appeal is a cause close to my heart. Both my nans suffered with dementia and when Southend Hospital told me about their new appeal they were launching, it seemed a perfect opportunity to do something for them and for other people in the area. To raise money for Southend Hospital, I built my own hamster wheel and I ran it for 24 hours. The initial response to the fundraising was disbelief from some people. But the most fun part of the fundraising challenge was to see people getting involved. We had music playing, we had static bikes set up so people could cycle with me. And that was very rewarding to see people coming out and being involved. The most challenging part of this fundraising was, for me, running in the eye of people. This money is going towards local care of dementia sufferers at Southend Hospital, to have 2 reminiscence suites to make their stay and their care a lot kinder, a lot safer.